Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Star Trek Nemesis. This is also part of our Attack of the Franchise series we are doing in 2023, where we are attacking each month a different franchise. If you would like to know what franchises we are doing, just go to the description below. It will tell you every month and every franchise we're doing. If you would like to come along with this ride, just hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to on, like, comment, do all those cool YouTuber stuff. I'd appreciate you. Now let's get right into this. Oh my goodness. For the TNG crew, I have to say this is my second favorite movie. First Contact still being number one, but this is my second favorite TNG crew movie. We have everybody coming back. Patrick Stewart as Picard, Jonathan Frakes as Riker, Brent Spiner as Data, LeVar Burton as Geordi LaForge, Michael Dorn as Worf, Maria Sirtis as Deanna Troi, Gates McFadden as Beverly Crusher. But now we are joined by Tom Hardy as Shinzon Aremus. This is the first time in the movies that we get introduced to the Remans, which are the other race of the Romulan Empire. And we have Ron Perlman coming in as Viceroy. I guess he doesn't have a name. It's Viceroy. And this movie's hella dope. Again, this is playing into Data and Picard's friendship with each other and the camaraderie that both of them have. There is an overthrow of the Romulan government by the Remans with some Romulan defectors. Shinzon is a clone of Picard who was, at some point, they were going to kill Picard, switch him with Shinzon, and ultimately he was going to take down the Federation, which is really dope. And just everything in this movie's dope. Tom Hardy, I guess I heard a lot of stories like he was going through a hardcore drug addiction during the filming of this movie. But I loved his character. I think his character showed, like, it's a one-note character. I'm just here to do this because I was put in this situation. It's definitely a story of two different situations. What would you do if this person was in this situation and never got to go through this? And you could see there's a thread that they have something in common, but you can tell they are definitely two distinct different people. Shinzon is dying and needs Picard's blood to infuse into him to stop him from dying. So the whole key is to kidnap Picard, and they do it with, they basically create another version of Data, lure him into Romulan airspace to capture him, the whole 9 yards. There's so many levels to this movie. There's one scene where the Viceroy and Tom Hardy's, Viceroy and Shinzon, they're doing like a mind thing with Deanna, and it's just kind of out of nowhere. It gets really rapey, but then she turns it on them to find out where they are, for they can attack it because they're cloned. They're cloaking system, which is really weird. I don't know why they put that in there. Like, there was nothing leading up to that part. Just, it happens, and then it happens. Like, it was really weird. I particularly did not like it. Everybody is really awesome in this movie. So the end of the movie plays out. Data pretends to be the other Data. It's called B4. And to get on the ship to save Picard, but then ultimately destroys, he has to self-destruct the ship, and they are left with B4. I mean, this was the last TNG crew, so they didn't go past this, but we have basically a not as good Data that they're now with. And I hated that they killed Data at the end of this. Brent Spiner is so dope and such a great developed character throughout the series and throughout these. Picard, I am in with the original crew. I am in with the TNG crew. So I would have to say the TNG crew is my crew. As much as I love the original series, just because I love that time period of television, the TNG crew is my crew. And I have to say, Picard stands out as one of the best we ever get. I would have loved to seen, before it went to the reboot by Abrams, I would have loved to seen a Deep Space Nine movie. I think would have been really dope. A Voyager movie. Maybe not Enterprise, but you know what I'm saying? Because we already covered that. We didn't need more of that. But it would have been cool to see a DS9 movie and a Voyager movie instead of the reboot. Where does this lie on my 5-star review? The story is a 4. I really loved this story. I love that you get to see the Remans, which has never been explored in the movies before. The cinematography is 3.5. It's very beautiful, but very set heavy. Characters are a 4. I think they're, other than Shinzon being a very driven, focused character and not a lot of wiggle room, there is some moments in there that he gets wiggle room before he goes back to what he's doing. The design of this, I felt the design could be a little bit better. It's 3.5 for me. I felt it could just be a little bit better on this. And then the total is 3.75. I love it, and we bid farewell to the TNG crew, and we are off to the Abrams version. Thank you guys for watching this review, and I will see you in our next review.